Another member wanted to know, Hannah, how do bees make honey? And this was actually asked by a couple of our younger guests, ages 4 and 6. And then the second part of that question from a grown-up was, are we happy so far with the amount of honey that you're seeing in the frames?
Okay. So, well, bees will, first of all, collect nectar, which is the beginning of the honey. So they visit flowers and they use a special tongue. It's like a straw-like tongue called a proboscis to insert to extract the nectar. And then they take it back to other bees in the hive and they'll like kind of pass it back and forth and chew on it. And they get these like enzymes and regurgitation going on. It's sort of a gross process that has a technical term. I'm forgetting what it is right now. But it ends up making delicious honey. It has to be dried out. They put it in their wax comb and dry it out. And that's important for preserving it because what honey really is in the bees' perspective is their winter food source. So they're preserving it and then they cap it with fresh wax. So it's nice and sealed. So when we end up stealing it later on, when we rob them of their honey stores, we cut off that wax, spin it to get the honey to come out. So it actually takes, we learned researching this, visiting 2 million flowers to make just 1 pound of honey.
Wow.
So far, yes, with the strong hive we have, it looks like they're storing a lot of honey. I added a second super, that, what you call the box that stores the honey frames. And I anticipate they'll be filling it up and we'll get, I usually just harvest once a year. There was another question about how often harvested. I like to harvest it no later than, 4th of July, for example, and then not harvesting again to make sure they have enough chance to build up reserves to feed on in the winter.
Great. I remember reading too about a honey stomach.
What
is that?
Yeah, so that's the special stomach that they store the nectar in before they work with each other.
Okay, so you said, I lost you there. So before they what? Did you say regurgitated to each other? Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yummy. I want to go eat some honey. I kind of want a honey stomach. That sounds awesome. Okay, well,
like
thank you. What'd you say?
It sounds like something Pooh Bear would have.
Yes, Pooh Bear would have a honey stomach. All right. Well, thanks, Hannah.
Sure.